Hello. This setup is eccentric. How are you doing? Anyway, I know I haven't been posting. I haven't posted since like the beginning of June. I have good reasons. So I edit usually on my MacBook, but mid-July she decided to drop out. She said, I'm over and out. I'm done. I don't want to do this anymore. She died. And I was working on 3 different videos, which meant that I lost everything. Well, not everything. I still have the files, but I have nowhere of editing those videos now. That means the night film review is put on hold. I also filmed like a mid-year book freakout tag, but I don't think I'm gonna post that anyway, so, you know. And I also, I was working on the Reading Rush reading vlog as well. And since I don't have any way of editing right now, I'm living in a 1-computer household, and that computer is old as shit, older than my MacBook. I just wanted to talk about like the book I'm reading right now because I'm very excited about it. And it is Illuminae by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. It's very exciting. I read this when I was 16, so that's 4 years ago. And that's so long ago. Yeah, I can't say I remember anything. I remember just tiny bits here and there. It's so super interesting. I started last night. I'm on page 150. It's written like the way night film was supposed to be written, in my opinion, and it's super interesting. I even maybe want to make a review of it, just because it gives me like so many ideas when I'm reading it. And it's very complex, not just the story, but like the way it's formatted, and it feels just like a very well put together piece of art, basically. I think this would be fucking amazing as an audiobook. I haven't listened to it myself, but there are audiobooks of the whole series. So this is a 3-part series called the Illuminae files. So this is basically like just the first sort of file of the first story. It's sci-fi set in space. It's about like a lethal virus and quarantining and undercover and hacking, and it's all like over the internet and intercoms, and everything is just like written like logs and info capsules and like, what's it called, like analogs of stuff and analysis of security videos and stuff like that. And it's, yeah, it's really interesting. There's like stuff like all of this, like these are small like profile photos of human beings, so it's very engaging, which is nice. I also want to talk to you about the books that I want to get read this month, because I borrowed a lot of books from the library, and I sort of have to give them back before I leave in September. So I'm also participating in the Tome Topple readathon. The Tome Topple, which is basically, you know, a readathon where you read tomes, so books over 500 pages, and a lot of challenges, lasts for 2 weeks. I think it starts the 14th? No, the 8th. The 8th. It starts the 8th of August, I think. I'll see if I can link something below, like a website or something with the tropes, with the challenges and stuff like that, because that's very exciting. I have some tomes that I want to finish. The first of them is The Darkest Minds by Alexandra Bracken. This is YA. It is a 4-part series about like, well, okay, so the first sentence is, a mysterious disease has killed most of America's children. Why am I reading so many virus books without even like really? Okay, so the thing is, this was really popular many years ago, and I never read it, and I don't know why. I just never did. And the font is fucking huge, and it's like 490, no, it's actually 515, so it's perfect. The next I want to get read this August is The Sellout by Paul Beatty. This, I'm so fucking excited. This is supposed to, well, this is a satire of, well, the fascist police state that the United States of America has become. It's basically a satire of like race and segregation, where this black boy, he already lives in like basically a segregated area because, you know, all black people are sort of rooted together in one, and he, I think for the hell of it, just puts up a sign in front of the school that he goes to, which is like an only black people school basically. Not like actually in the rules, but you know, of course it is. So he puts up a sign that says blacks only, I think, and then basically he goes to court for it because suppressed white people go, that's racist against us. And it's, well, I've heard just like only good things about it. So it also won the Man Booker Prize of 2016, which is also very exciting. The most lacerating American satire in years. Exciting. I also want to read The Sawkill Girls by Claire Legrand? Claire Legrand. Okay. Sorry. Is this a horror? I think maybe it is, like a YA horror. That's exciting. I want to read more horror books, so definitely. Definitely something for me, maybe. This is about like a, I know very little. It's about some girls and some dark forests and stuff like that. Probably some, you know, right and wrong, kind of morally gray. We'll see. Very excited. It is, well, 450 pages. It's not entirely a tome like a tome book, but you know. I also want to read, obviously, The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes by Suzanne Collins. Getting that Z sound correctly. I want to do a read-along with this book. Because I know we haven't really been talking about it because of literally everything is falling apart. So I definitely want to do a read-along with this. I am very excited when it comes to this. The Hunger Games is, I think, my favorite, like, dystopian series. Yes, it is. I'll talk more about it later. I also have some comic books and some graphic novels that I've also rented from the library. Rented? Borrowed? Something like that. I'm reading the first issue of Motor Crush. Right now, this is the second volume. Motor Crush is about this girl, how old is she? I'm unsure, called Domino Swift, and she competes in like motorcycle races. Like both officially and like underground races where she wins sort of illegal substance things that surprisingly she needs to survive because she's an extraterrestrial. She's some sort of motor. I'm not finished with the first volume, so we haven't figured it out yet. But it's very good. The art style is fucking gorgeous. There is, you know, good lesbian representation, good gay representation. She's in love with a woman. It's, you know, it's a whole good vibe altogether. It's dramatic as hell, and we love it. We also have 2 mangas. So I want to get into mangas, and the first one is Wonderland. Oh, I'm falling. The first one is Wonderland by Yugo Ishikawa. This is like a retelling of Alice in Wonderland, and it's dark and gory and just very, I don't know, it's Alice in Wonderland, but in real life, I think. Something, we'll figure it out, I don't know. Sounded very, very exciting. The second manga that I want to read is Go With the Clouds North by Northwest. It's a long title. By Aki Iri? Is this Icelandic? I'm I think it is. Well, it says nummer 1 första bok, which is Icelandic for, well, number 1 first book. So the last book is Livius Volume 1. This one. It's a dystopian other dimension kind of thing where there has been a war for a long time, and it's the 19th century. And basically it's the school mechanical martial arts. The sport of mechanical martial arts. So it's basically you're training to become like a killing machine. Yeah, so he's basically supposed to be a fighter, but I think he doesn't want to fight, but we'll see when I read it eventually. I really like mangas and comic books and stuff because it takes like a day to read all of them, basically. I hope you're not having a fucking awful week or day or whatever. That's maybe a little bit too much to ask. Promise me you'll take some time to yourself, please, because even though the world is falling apart, you don't have to be falling apart on purpose, at least. You know? Like, just sleep that extra hour, or I don't know, take a long shower or something. Just please give yourself some breathing space, because oh my god, it's rough out there. Peace out.